Hey there, beautiful souls. If you are new here, hello and welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you are returning, thank you for your support of the channel. Not every message will resonate for you, and that's okay. Take what feels true for you and just leave the rest behind for someone else who needs to hear it. Before we dive into your tarot messages for November, let's take a quick look at some key astrological aspects for the month. Well, here we go again with another Mercury retrograde. This takes place from the 9th to the 29th of the month. Now, while this might feel like a step back, take it as an invitation to revisit unresolved themes with fresh eyes. Your mind goes even further into the past as you seek to figure out how to unplug from past storylines so you can truly move into the future that resonates with who you are becoming. Within this process, expect surprises, revelations, and eye-opening realizations, particularly if you are a Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Aquarius. On November 5th, we have a full moon in Taurus. This lunar phase highlights your relationship with your body by encouraging some gentle movement and playful exercise, especially if you've been feeling nervous, sleepless, or stuck in your head. Practices like yoga or grounding rituals that reconnect you to your body's wisdom are a great way to harness the energies at play. Jupiter goes retrograde in Cancer on November 11th, which means the lucky planet enters its dormant season, putting a momentary halt on your ability to expand, especially if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The good news is that you get to review your growth strategies as a way to perfect your craft. November 20th's new moon in Scorpio invites you to go within to find the answers to tricky questions. If you're able to calm your mind, then some colorful, smart insights are in store for you. Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, this one's for you. And finally, on November 21st, when the sun enters Sagittarius, go ahead and embrace the season of exploration, learning, and celebration. Now that we have that taken care of, just a quick reminder to take a second to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's completely free for you, and it makes a big difference in supporting the channel. And if you're enjoying these videos and want to see more, then give it a like so the YouTube algorithm knows to keep showing you content like this. Stick around, my friends. I'll meet you on the other side to dive into your tarot messages. Right, beautiful souls. This reading is yours if your sun sign is Scorpio, your moon sign is Scorpio, your rising sign is Scorpio, any and all of the above. This reading is for you for the month of November. This is what the universe wants to let you know. So let's dive in and give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe for the messages they provide and for assisting me in interpreting those messages for the highest vibrational good of my Scorpio seekers. All right, Scorpio, let's see what the universe wants to tell you in the month of November. Can I have 4 cards, please? Out pops the Chariot. You also have the Six of Swords. you have the Ace of Pentacles. And you have the Sun card. Wow. Nothing but gorgeous, gorgeous energy there, my friends, for you. Let's see what you got at the bottom of the deck. Now that's interesting. What's going on here? Scorpio, what is going on? Weird. There's nothing but beautiful energy on this table, but you have this overarching energy of the Seven of Swords. Now, for me, well, that's where we have to start talking, right? Because the Seven of Swords is your theme of your month. And although I feel everything, there's so much potential on this table. There's so much promise on this table. It's like either you're, well, for some of you, you're being very strategic about this, which is great. But I feel for some of you, no matter what is in this energy, this Chariot, this Six of Swords, this Ace of Pentacles, this Sunshine, whatever this is in any area of your life. So this is a, this is a general reading. It's a generic reading for the collective. So, not all messages will resonate, but take them how they resonate in any area of your life. So this could be in your professional life, your personal life, right? It could be in romantic relationships. It could be any area of your life. It's like there's something that you're doubting, right? Seven of Swords for some people is a card of deceit. For me, sometimes it is also a card of rather saying, let's be strategic about something as opposed to looking at it on a negative perspective. I feel like for in this moment, in this reading, it's not so much a betrayal, but it's like you're trying to see the truth in something and you're doubting it, or you have some uncertainty is creeping into your month in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Because you're acting from a place of morality. That's the first thing I have to tell you. That's the message that they're giving me. And you're trying to be honest. You have some there's some honest intentions here. Now, they may be your intentions, they may be in the intentions of others, but there's some kind of doubt that's creeping in here, and this doubt is shaking your self-confidence. Okay? Now, this could be in any area of your life. As I said, and there's really no signs of that. It's just you and how you feel or how you're perceiving the situation, because you have the Chariot, you have the Six of Swords, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Sun card. I mean, the four beautiful, beautiful cards here. You're advancing, things are going in the right direction, you're planting seeds, the Sun is taking those seeds and helping them to grow. So whatever it is that you're deciding to put together here, I mean, it's just full of potential and promise. That's what your month is all about. I kind of feel that you're brimming with opportunities, okay? But it's that's that little bit of doubt there that's causing you an issue, okay? So it's sort of important to understand or to try and get to the root cause of what it is that's making you feel this way. I wouldn't say don't worry about it in this month, but if this feeling persists for you in the coming months, which I can't say right now because we're not looking at the future months right now, but if it does continue for you, then I'd say it's really important for you to get to the root cause of it. Not right this month though, right now, okay? I would say to you instead, focus on managing the effects of this feeling and moving forward with perseverance, because you have that Chariot card, right? That Chariot card is the card of advance, 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 right? No moving backward, only moving forward. That's what the Chariot card does. And the other thing about the Chariot card is it's all about being determined, right? And so your determination is what really propels you forward. And, you know, it's also having the correct knowledge to do so, right? So this is victory, but it's also victory with speed, victory with action, right? So if you're determined enough, you take the right actions and you move quickly, this is all going to, you know, help you to, you know, make the right choices, to become whatever it is you're trying to become, or do the things that you're trying to do. And you're doing this with conviction, but also consistent type of motion here. Okay, so I would just say continue to focus in on that with perseverance and grace. Let's find out what you're moving toward. The Chariot card is, for me, sometimes also a card of travel. It is a card of moving. So if somebody is thinking about moving, I'd say great. But you have the Ace of Pentacles here again. So I would say to you that there is something in the material world that this is related to. Now, it could still be related to... it could be related to your professional life. It could be related to with the Ace of Pentacles. It is sometimes the card of new opportunities financially. So if you're looking to make more money, if you're trying to get a bonus, if you're trying to get a promotion, if you're trying to get some kind of financial reward, sometimes people are trying to get recognition in terms of authority. In other words, you're trying to get a degree or certificate that gives you authority. That can be associated with the Ace of Pentacles. Take it how it resonates, but it is prosperity. You are chasing after or moving forward with determination in terms of prosperity. This Ace of Pentacles is very different from this one. We'll get into this one because, as I said, this is about planting seeds. And if you notice, that pentacle there already has some roots, which is beautiful. This is saying you're ready to make that money. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to get the certificate that you need that's going to get you the proper job, or, the employment that you want. But it's certainly some kind of stability that you're looking for, whether that's a new source of income or what have you. Okay, now let's continue to clarify this, but I'm also feeling that if this is in your professional life, then it's a really good time for implementing some kind of significant project, something that you've envisioned, if you will, for a while. Yeah, because there's the World card. That's interesting. The World is the card of completion, but oftentimes when it comes for me with this Chariot, it's like you're trying to advance globally for somebody. Okay, so if this, as I said to you, is your professional life and you've been wanting to implement something, let's say you've been wanting to take your business, your side business, your permanent business, your own business, your projects at your business where you work, maybe if you don't work for yourself, and you're trying to move them to the next level. All of this is going to bring some kind of financial windfalls, but also a sense of accomplishment, because that's the World. But I also feel for somebody, they're trying to take it global. Okay, and I do feel you're feeling very content with this, and yeah, that contentment is sort of going to be, it's going to make you feel like it's a feeling that we don't all get. So when you get this feeling, this is very special. I feel like you feel very special in this regard. Okay, that's an invaluable feeling in my personal opinion. I feel this is very true of somebody who's in a creative field. I don't know who that is for. I just got the message, so I have to give it out there. If you're doing something that's creative, go ahead. There's the Six of Wands. Okay. You have nothing but gorgeous energy on this table, my God. Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, World, Six of Wands, Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Sun. What are you doubting, my friends? There should be no doubt in your minds, okay? I feel like if you have, you know, even if you were, even if, which I doubt, but even if you were faced with some really big hurdle, here, I just don't see any reason why you can't jump over them, okay? I feel like you're very persistent, and this is going to lead you in the right direction, okay? Let's look at the Six of Swords, because the Six of Swords is about navigating something. It's about navigating some waters that maybe at times are not always the easiest waters, but it means you're going at things in the right direction. You don't necessarily maybe see the end result right now, or you can't see the end, the destination, but you definitely are being, handling this really, really well. Okay, so you're navigating those waters quite appropriately. And I would also say that everything is going really in the right direction. Now, this too can be a card of travel, okay? So to me, if there's somebody is deciding to move, maybe you're deciding to move your business. I don't know. I'm just feeling like there's some movement here, that there's new opportunities, there's something that you want to achieve, and that's that Emperor card. So, that's accomplishment, and it's success. The Emperor is very successful. Why? Because the Emperor controls everything, right? So if you have everything under control, no matter what hurdle is going to come your way, you're going to use that persistence of yours, and it's going to lead you right into triumph, okay? That Six of Wands. You're going to be able to navigate the challenges with determination. That's that Chariot and that Six of Swords. And, okay, here is that Seven of Swords now speaking to me, saying, but you could make sure that you have a really good strategy, okay? So as long as you have the good strategy, you shouldn't be doubting anything, and even having any kind of, self-confidence problems that will, sneak in there. There's no way for that, all right? As long as you're doing some strategic thinking, I think you can achieve your desired outcomes regardless of what external circumstances are coming your way, because the Emperor ensures that everything is locked down to the point where he can control everything, okay? Now, you do have the Four of Pentacles, which tells me that maybe, there could be a doubt about money and having enough money to do this, or to do, whatever this is in your life, whatever the situation may be. So, examine that box carefully that this character is holding. Look at your finances, understand what you can spend, what you can't spend, and where you're willing to let some money go to be able to make this, achievable, okay? Yeah, okay, let's continue on here. I will say for somebody, if you're not working, and this, if this is going to resonate more for you in terms of your personal life, and of course I say that because you have the Two of Cups come out. I get messages, and then the cards come out, and they basically just confirm the energy that I'm picking up on, and the messages that I'm being given by my guides. But it's just going to say that if this is in regard to, let's say, some romantic developments in your life, this is a really good period to, to explore new connections, okay? To meet somebody new, to potentially look at somebody who you never saw as a romantic connection. There's perhaps somebody in your life who, you've always seen as maybe a friend, and now you're going, oh, well, that's interesting. This person can be more than a friend, right? So there's nothing wrong in exploring those connections, understanding that, because, if you don't have any pressure and there's no high stakes involved here, there's no turbulent emotions, then, take a look at it, okay? Now, that's a good time. That's what the Six of Swords is. This is a card that clarifies the Six of Swords. Now, for some of you, if it's not romantic, then it is your business partnerships, right? Understanding who you might go into business with, especially if you're going to take this thing global. You might need help, okay? You might need investment. You might need some, partnership to who will invest in this for you, with you, okay? So I'd still say, explore that connection as well. If you are already in a relationship, by the way, I also want to tell you that you're going to have, patience is the key to keeping things harmonious. Okay, that would be a good thing to explore in this month. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles, because as I said, what I love about this Ace of Pentacles is it's like a seed and it's got roots. So the roots are going down toward the earth, toward the bottom of this card here, which is saying something is taking root here. Now is the time for something to take root. So as I said, this month is just brimming with potential for you. It's brimming with opportunities for growth and fulfillment. That is what that Ace of Pentacles is saying. It's saying, plant me, hurry up and plant me so that I can grow. I need to grow, okay? You have that Nine of Wands here, which tells me that you're just going to keep pushing. You're going to keep pushing until you plant, till those seeds are planted, until they're growing, until they become something. That's your perseverance. That's your determination. That's the getting up every day and saying, nope, I am not giving in. All right? You are not giving in here, and you are going to make this successful. And this is the time to do it. So I'd say embrace these projects, right? Okay. Let's continue to talk about this Ace of Pentacles, because I feel like there's so much energy here toward, new finances, new wealth, right? There is the Fool. If you look at this opportunity or this potential, this promise, this whatever is potential for you, if you look at it as the Fool, which is start the journey, carry no baggage, take a leap of faith, and just walk out there with that youthful energy of, okay, you know what? Today's a new day. Let's give it a try. Let's try this. Nothing is going to stop me today. If you have that attitude, not bringing the baggage of, well, this doesn't work. Don't get away from that. Take this leap of faith and see where it goes. Okay, that is what this Fool is trying to tell us. Yeah, you have the Page of Wands, which tells me you're very inspired at this time. You're feeling very inspired, and it's actually, you have this aspirational energy. You see, either you've seen somebody else do it, or you're aspiring to be like somebody else. Maybe a hero or somebody that you look up to. That can be, professional. That could be, somebody who has a wonderful relationship, whatever it is for you. And you look at somebody and you go, look, that person has it, and I can have that too. That's the energy that you're in. And you have this Sun card. So as I said, embrace this, whether it's your career, whether it's, peaceful possibilities of a romantic life. Maybe it's, the strength that you gain from the support of loved ones. That could be already, if you already have a family, if you already have a spouse, if it's your kids. Okay, the Sun is focusing on positivity. That's what the Sun is. Okay, and it's, relying on the fact that there's really not much that can go wrong here for you. You have the Queen of Wands, which tells me you're a manifester, shaker, doer, mover. You're going to be busy beaver here. That's, definitely, a card of getting in there, getting dirty, getting busy. that is, I believe, is Caravaliel, this Queen of Wands. But, you know, you're well equipped. That's the thing I need to tell you. You're very well equipped here to take this and turn this month into a period of really, I want to say, remarkable development. Whether that's personal development, professional development, romantic development. Take it in any area of your life. It's a great month. Whatever you want to move forward with it, because now's the time. You have the Knight of Pentacles saying, you know, it doesn't get started till you put one foot in front of the other. So go for it. Take the step. And lo and behold, you got the Sun again. Sun clarifying the Sun. You could not ask for better. So there should be no doubt in your mind, Scorpio, this is the time to do it. Okay? November looks like an amazing month for you. Let's pull for you now a message from the fairies. Let's see what they would like to add as a message. What kind of message would you like to add, fairies, to this story for Scorpio for the month of November? What do you got? Flourish. The card is Flourish. And it says, the Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Flourish. Okay? Flourish, 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 my friends. Gorgeous energy. And I'll leave your reading there because I think it's a beautiful place to end it. I hope there's something in it that resonates for you. Please don't forget to show your support of this channel by clicking the like button, subscribing to it if you haven't already. Both buttons are free for you. It costs you nothing to click them. And, you know, if you don't want to subscribe because you don't want to keep having these videos, you know, you don't have to listen to any other videos, but just I would appreciate your support of the channel. And you might want to click the notification bell if you want to know when I drop my next video. You might want to know that next month, because next month I will be announcing something. I don't want to say what it is now, but I will be announcing something that I have been thinking about for a long time, and it you know, brings me a lot of excitement because I've wanted to do it for a long time, and now I'm finally going to do that in my readings for next month. So you're not going to want to miss that. Subscribe to the channel. You won't miss it. I guarantee you. All right. I will see you again very soon, my friends. Until then, please know that I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.